Happy Halloween, you guys! I'm flying in for a little beading break, you guys. Happy Halloween to happy 2022. I hope you guys are excited for a fun day. We certainly need a little bit of a beading break. And I'm flying in because I was bringing in a whole big box this weekend. Oh, look at this. So, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. It is a beautiful Monday here in the South Carolina area. I hope you guys are enjoying a fabulous weekend. And I wanted to get fancy because you know what tonight is, right? It's Halloween. And for those that have kids, I was trying to get in the spirit. So, hello there. Welcome to Bead With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. This show is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. And we always know it's beads, but today it's also Halloween. And so we want to enjoy, kind of get out of ourselves. That's a little bit about creativity and not being shy to be you. So that's one of the things that I always really like on this show, is that this is a little show about my bead life, and I always appreciate you guys coming in for a little beading break with me as we see whatever is happening here at Stars Beads. And you know, I'm never short of doing something creative, and so today I have to go trick-or-treating right after this, and so I'm on the East Coast, and so I figure, you know what, I'm just gonna get ready now. I have an 8-year-old, for anybody that is new, and and we've been watching How to Train Your Dragon, and he is loving the series, and so I decided I found the perfect color wings and tail in my colors, you know, so maybe so I decided to be a dragon this year and dress up with him. I was trying to get him to be Hiccup. He's the cute little character as part of the movie, but unfortunately he decided he's sticking with Bumblebee. But you know, nobody told me that you needed to have like 5 outfits. He can't decide. I thought it was going to be Bumblebee, and then it was, you know, and then he kind of says, oh, maybe I could be a stormtrooper. I think maybe I'm going to change outfits, so we're going to see how many outfits he's going to wear tonight. Anybody go through that? Anybody? So I'm excited. I'm going to be doing a little box opening. It's been an exciting time as I've been working really hard on kind of new online things, new live shopping options. And so we were doing some test runs today, and we're getting closer. We're getting closer to making it a little bit easier on the background end, and hopefully a little bit more fun for you guys on that end when you guys are live shopping. So been busy working with that, and then of course getting a fantastic box in of some of the goodies that we can be expecting to see for this Friday Night Live, because I know we are approaching the holiday season. For those that I'm going to be opening this box, and it's from our Beadorea Direct line, so this is coming direct from overseas. I'm excited to show off what I found in the box. I'm still kind of digesting it all as we go through hundreds and hundreds of products, and then we pick the kind of things that we really like. And you know, we have all sorts of different tastes, and so we kind of see what catches the eye. So does that sound good to you guys? I hope it does. That's what we're going to do this Monday, is open this box of goodies and see what's inside, see what you guys think. It's a little bit of, you know it, a little bit of everything. So I want to hear what you guys are doing. Does anybody get dressed up for Halloween? I think we should never be too old to do that kind of thing. Ugh. We're going to put this right here. You guys ready? I always love box openings. You guys like box openings? All right, let's see what's on my table here today. Getting caught up. Switch it over here. Let's do this. Look at that. So I just try to get it so we wouldn't have to open so many bags. Do you guys like box openings? Do you guys like seeing what I get in? Really, really fun. So much. Look, look at that goodness right there. You guys seeing this box of rocks? The doorbell makes your cats nuts, so you don't do Halloween. Well, you can always have the bucket. You know what they do these days is those trunk or treats, or so that the adults can party too. You do like a driveway trick or treat, and so all the neighbors will get lined up in the driveway, and so everybody has like a chair and or a table, and then they have the trick or treat bucket. So it's like you hit like 10 houses in one driveway. And then there's something called trunk or treats, which is what his school and churches will do. And everybody will, people who sign up will bring a car, decorate their car all up. And then all the kids get to go from car to car like it was a house, and they get to trick or treat. And so that's a nice, safe way. And again, you get to hit up, get a lot of candy in a short amount of time, right? All right, are you guys liking what we see in this box? Okay, I tried to do it kind of by layers, and actually I feel like I'm missing something else I wanted to show, so that might have to happen on Wednesday. I started opening the box, taking things out of the box, and just kind of taking a look at what is coming in, because for some of you guys like that chunky, right? And I love chunky and raw. What about you guys? I'm really liking, you can really see how much goes in the process. So even when we do chips, you think of, you can see how much polish showed to make a shape, how much material it takes. So we've got some really beautiful amethyst in here. I was really excited with, I'm into nuggets and chunky, and actually these are the things that caught my eye. Were these guys in the barrel cuts in some of my favorite gemstones. Like, look at that amazonite, that apatite, that lapis, and of course, I always go for a little amethyst. I mean, we know how much we like that. So oftentimes, if you're new to the show, I like your guys' opinion. Even on the replay, make sure you say hello. Let me know what you guys like when you see it pop up, saying, oh my God, okay, make sure we show those, because sometimes I get so much product in, I'm going through, I'm, kind of testing some things out, and so not everything gets to make it to Friday Night Live, so if there's things that you're loving or you want a great deal, this is your chance to get in a little bit of. Oh, there was something else. You guys know what else I was doing? Where is it? Let me find it. There was a strand that I just said, OMG. Is it on here? Oh, it's on here. And that's only one layer. And rounds seem to be pretty popular. Remember we had something, I think, like this on the last round. But look at this. This is impression jasper. So it's oftentimes like the jades that they do in different colors. But look how wicked of a combination they created here. I am in love. So you guys, make sure you guys remember we're going to be doing HY 243. But there's also some little bitties, so these are a great deal. These are dyed jades to look like gemstones, so you're not paying the price of gemstones. So instead of like the $20 mark to get it, you're getting jade. It's still faceted, and I think we can run a whole section for like $6.50 for all these great colors. So if you want to get kind of the ruby look, the emerald look, and look, they even made one that look how good that looks. A lot of times, I love natural gemstones, okay, but sometimes they're just out of the price range. So these are great alternatives that we can offer, so you can get that look without the price. And knowing is half the battle, okay? So knowing what you're purchasing. Sometimes if you think like a price is too good and you see this and they're saying, this is turquoise, I want you to pay $20 for this turquoise, and you're looking at it and you're like, well, you know, it doesn't quite look like turquoise, you know, and let's see what it is. I think it should be like the dyed jades. You know, trust your gut, as, you know, when you guys are buying. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And watching the show gives you an idea of like all the different things. Like, look here. Look, this is a jade. Okay, and you see a lot of times is a lot of the gemstones coming from India. You know, they're going to have emerald, they're going to have ruby, or garnet or whatever. You know, and you can certainly have that feel and that look without paying that price tag. But I also don't ever want you to be duped, you know, when you're shopping online too. All right, so that was like a layer. Do you guys like the gemstones? Okay, let me see if I can push this out of the way, because look, do you guys see what's underneath that bubble? Look at what's underneath that bubble. Oh, 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 oh. Like, I'm going to make a mess, but here. So again, pearls are in the same manner. You know, I like some good pearls, and pearls just continue to get more expensive. So some of those deals that we've been giving, you know, these are coming direct, and although the designs are nice, you know, pearls, you got to get them when you see them, okay? Because quality, pricing may always be a little different. And look, all the rounds, and not necessarily all the perfect, but you know, then it's also not like $60 for a strand. You can get a decent strand for, you know, $30. And I always think that the department stores and places are oftentimes, you know, make you feel like you have to you know, spend at least $100 to get good, or to get real pearls. And you know what? Instead of just getting this for $100, how about you get something, you know, a bit more spectacular like that for $100? Okay, you get some fabulous shine. You also get sizing. You also get, you know, the shape. So there's some beautiful, because nothing beats the luster of pearls. So I was pulling onto my table. I put on, like I said, there's something else I wanted to show. I'm making a big mess. I'll get it straightened out. There was something, let's pull out, there was this hank. I'm going to pull out some of these gemstones and see what you guys think. If you put that bin number, I don't know if you'll get the strand. Why don't we try it? Go ahead, let's try it. Let's try it. I've been testing things today, so let's try that code number. Go ahead and just put that in and see if it puts it in your cart. Does that mean you want to start shopping now? You are too funny. All right, so guys, let's try it out. Go ahead, Janelda. You guys can get a head start on it. So look at this pile of gemstones. I really liked this pile, and I really liked this pile. HY243. Why don't you type it in, see if something pops up, because then you'll also know, because it'll have the picture for you too. Did you guys have a favorite shape? Okay, so I was kind of looking at these, and look. I know this is a big, massive, crazy mess. Nope, Janelda, you can't put bin in there. You got to just put HY243 and see if that works. But look at these babies. I like these. I like these, this barrel shape. So I kind of pulled those out to, I don't know. I wanted to maybe try to make something. Wondering what I did with it. Because I'm thinking I kind of like that shell design that we had done the other day, and so I pulled out a couple of these. All right, Janelda, we'll test that baby out, and we're going to see if it does anything for us. Let me know. There's plenty of stock, so I'm not concerned about really running out for the most part, you guys. So get your bidding done early. All right. So those were the shapes I kind of was lusting after. There's also this really, of course, I really like these too. With that. That was something that was really fun. It worked. Oh, Janelle, you sneaky thing. All right, preview. Who wants this dyed jade? HY271. All right, it's $18. I love that. That's like a 12 millimeter, it looks like. Did it tell me? But I am lusting after some of these colors. No, they're not exactly fall, but they're just my year-round colors. Does that count for anything? But you know, I was feeling like a lot of those colors go in with the fall stuff. So that was the necklace I had made the other week. But I was taking a look at some of these, and take a look at this idea. So this was a pendant from the Friday night live the other night, and look at that color. I don't know if you can see, but I really like this, and I thought that I was kind of taking a look, and you know what I really liked it with? We'll see if we get to designing. I might pet the beads for a little bit and show off some designs here. I am really liking this idea design. Let's see if I can get this off here. So I'm thinking kind of like a choker style, but look at this cut. And I'm thinking we wanted to do kind of a shorter style, but there's that. There's also, of course, you could stay with the purple. Janelle, I don't even know. You'll have to, it doesn't tell you in your cart. But I thought a combination of, you know, these would be really pretty. I think putting little sticks, you know, of course, within the design. I had some stick pearls, of course, which I set around here somewhere, but I don't know where it went. So remember how we had done this ending here with 2 lobsters, making it adjustable? I was thinking the same idea with this style. Not necessarily with those beads, but the idea of them being hooked on like that and like this with an amethyst centerpiece. Well, actually, I was thinking actually apatite. Simple, you know? Don't you think? Then I like these. Yeah, Janelle, to just leave it in your cart. That should be good until this Friday, so you ought to be good. So, let's see. I just want to grab some, let's see what I have here. Shall we try some copper since this is, what color should I wrap with today? Copper, silver, or gold? We're just messing around today. I thought maybe we could, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe trying to make an earring. Gold, silver. Oh, I guess maybe I wanted to use some chain. Oh, I could use this chain here maybe. All right, what metal should I work in today? Thinking gold, silver, or copper. What do you think? Always taking votes, you know, because I will always probably choose silver. But I try to make, for whoever is watching live, you guys get your pick. Kind of thinking maybe drop these off with a little bit of chain, maybe like make a little mini tassel out of this. I'm making a mess here. This was dragged into some stuff. So, pulling in all my stuff here. So copper, gold, silver. I'll pull out the necessary wire. Oh, remember our little spider, guys. He's wandering his way over here too. You guys thinking you guys are thinking copper too. All right. It's because it was the first thing I showed you, wasn't it? All right, so I think we're going to try this chain. And we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Kind of sometimes you use what you have around. So I think I'm going to use a 24 gauge soft flex copper. I'm going to just cut off a little piece because we're going to, let's wrap a couple of these pieces up right here. And take a look. So I'm going to take kind of 2 pieces. I don't think that this needs to be very long. So I'm kind of thinking 3. I was kind of thinking 3, but this is a thicker style chain. But that's all right. We'll make it chunky. So I'm going to do one with 1. We'll do a link with 1. I like to kind of do odd numbers. So we're just messing around 1, maybe 3, and a 5. I think that's what I'm going to try. All right, we'll take off a little chunk. And so this is the same way you're going to kind of wrap a briolet. I'm thinking of kind of a messy wrap and kind of covering along the top. So more wire is better. And using a 24 gauge is nice because it's fine. It's a little bit thinner. You can really manipulate it pretty easily. You can see I'm just wrapping it to here so that it is cinched. And then we're going to kind of cover it. We'll do this a couple times so you can see how this works. So I just want to loop on the top here because points oftentimes they're irregular, so don't think that your wrap has to be all perfect either because it's not necessarily. So I'm just gonna go all the way down and then probably back up because I want a lot. Hopefully I have enough wire. We're just gonna go a little crazy. Sometimes we're afraid to go crazy. But you can go crazy in like in a funky, but it's still in a I like a messy wrap too sometimes. There's a time and place for kind of all of it. We're kind of just trying to make a top. Now, of course, I forgot because I wrapped this to nothing. I forgot I was supposed to attach it to here. Does that match okay? So you can see, I think I was supposed to attach it. That's all right. So there's one. We'll show that again. So I'm going to measure this time for you, kind of give you an idea how much I cut off. I'm cutting off about 1 foot because the wire is thin, so it's not going to take up a whole lot of, space because it's a little bit finer. All right, so we get to do it again. Now my silver people are coming up. Don't worry, you can still do it in silver. What I like about this is that doesn't matter so much. If you want to do less on here, in terms of wrapping, you can use a slightly thicker gauge, and it'll kind of do a similar effect. All right, let's go ahead and actually attach this to something, huh? I'm attaching right to the chain right now, just because if it doesn't work out, I won't have cut a link out. So when you wrap like this, ideally, you want to wrap it to something. Oftentimes I'm trying to have less amount of connections, but you still want to have flexibility as you're going. All right, so we'll try that again. Is this a style you guys have tried? That way you can kind of cover the sides where that wire is coming out, so it kind of hides the hole. Maybe with a wrap like this, it makes the whole point, so sometimes if you have small points, it makes the point look like it's bigger. All right, so I'm gonna just wrap it until I just run out of wire. So remember, I did about a foot, and you could see you could certainly do more. I'm kind of tucking it in there with my finger, and you got yourself a little dangle. Okay, let's cut that one. Do that with a single link. So now that'll be attached. All right, let's try. We'll do that again with this one. Let's see what we think of it. This could certainly be a pendant. I'm after big earrings. I like statements. Oh. The hole's on the other side. Look at that. I thought the hole was on the bottom. And again, I like the no pressure of it being messy, but I don't know if you're probably also a little perfectionist, then sometimes this idea can be hard, right? That we feel like there's still a perfect way to do something messy. Does anybody feel that way? Like this certainly work with a 22 gauge easily. Okay, don't forget to attach. I was just about to forget. Okay, attaching, and then we're going to take that foot of wire and just go to town. Now, I tend to ideally, kind of start at the top. So if you're one of those kind of perfectionists trying to do a little bit more of a thought out messy wrap, I tend to do a little bit more along the top and then just start wrapping my way down. Make sure that this plate stays in place so you can get the top wrapped in with it. Okay, and then it'll start sticking around in place. So I like to hold it with my finger. Because you got plenty of wire, so first thing is to kind of make sure everything sits in place the way you want it. Okay, and then ideally I kind of go from the top down. So trying to make a semi-cone-like style. See that? I'm just going to town. I'm kind of looking where is it covered, where is it not covered, is it getting crazy, is it too fat somewhere, then I'll go up. And you can kind of see this one's kind of done, and I didn't use, oh wait, I guess I could have done a little bit more down there. Alright, we'll go back down there. I like to kind of cover the hole. Alright, tuck her in. Okay, and this one I'm going to do 3 maybe. 1, 2, 3. See how long that hangs. You can kind of see how that's looking. You guys like that? Where was my other one I was doing? Alright, I've got this one. My one that was wrapped to nothing. We shall try again. I'm liking the way that's looking though. Alright, got a foot. And we're going to wrap again to something. And this one I'm going to do with maybe just two lengths of this. I'm using a paper clip chain we've sold on Friday Night Lives before. But that is something I think, is that something you guys would like on the website? Is chain. You guys like chain? Okay, I'm going to make this loop low. Have that wire sticking out. You guys are crazy chain people. Alright. That's one of the things I like. What is it that you guys like from me? What are there things that you have difficulty maybe finding in the marketplace? I'm always hunting the universe for the things you guys put in these feeds of things that you think you guys would like. Alright, going again. So I'm covering over that craziness that I did earlier. I'm going to get down to, I tend to wrap a little bit better this way. You'll find the best way to hold it. Get down, some people like to start as far down as they want to go and then work their way up. And certainly could add more wire if you felt like you needed to hide some more. Because you can see this one, the way it worked out is, it worked out. I was thinking I might need some more to cover it. Now, do you guys like the plated chain? Are you guys into finding some gold-filled parts, gold sterling parts? You know, it's one thing if you know, are you guys making to sell? All right, this is 1, 2. I'm going to try 2. We're just going to see how it hangs. Oh, no, I was going to do 5, wasn't I? I can always cut down. 2, 4, 5. We can always go shorter, but we can't go longer, so let's try it longer first before we make any rash decisions. Is that right? All right, I'm going to take I think I'm going to actually wire a 22 gauge at least with this next part. You like the, yeah, I've been kind of thinking of, you know, I tend to prefer sterling. Oh, you know what, I could make this the earring. Got these pieces now, all wrapped up. Those look cute just all by themselves, don't they? Just looking at this piece here. Let's do a little wiring on this baby too. I think we'll just stick to something simple, so we're gonna just do a wire take the bead off while I just do the first end here. We're doing a 22 gauge. I switched over to a 22 gauge. I'm making myself a wrapped eye pin. Okay, eye pin is just it's like a head pin, only it's an eye. We'll see if we like it. Maybe fancier than we want. Okay, eye pin going up this way. I just love this barrel. Look at that, just nice chunk of amethyst. All right, now let's see. We'll go 5. So this is where we can kind of test what we like. This is the 5 piece. I'm going to do it in graduating order. So here's 5, here's 3. You know, these pieces were a little bit long, so I wanted them to have time for their own. Ooh, I'm liking that. You guys liking that? That's 1, 3, 5. I think that ends up looking okay. I'm going with it. We're going with it. Okay, now we're gonna wrap. Let's wrap this baby. And I don't know. Well, we could maybe stop the wrap, but I think I'm gonna continue having a little fun on this piece here. So I'm gonna wrap it around this amethyst till I get back up to here. And we're gonna take that piece right up to here. Okay, you guys see that? And cinch it. I like this copper against this amethyst. How's that? And this is perfect for sometimes you have that leftover chain. All right. Now I know that this is a loud earring, but that's just the way it is. That's the way I like it. All right, you could certainly put on lots of different ear wires. I'm kind of taking a look at to see what I have handy right here, right now. But of course, my things are mostly in gold and silver. Do you guys like working in? Oh, here. I have an antique copper, my Faye's favorite ear wire. This ought to do the job. Okay, we're gonna hook this on. You think copper was a good choice, Susan? I think so too. And Susan, I'm gonna write back to you too. I know that you're looking for your bear, so are you gonna still be in your home? Orders we were looking at about, for the last Beadorea Direct sale, we're looking at about November 11th, if not sooner than that. Woo! Look at that. I'm liking that. Well, I think I might turn this around. I feel like there's more swirl going the other way. Guys think I should make a matching one? Oh, you're going to be there till the end of November? Okay, well then sweet, Susan. The bear was a kind of a pre-order, and so we were doing it with the Beadorea sale. All right. I can't even sit in my seat here. All right, let's see what it looks like on, because that's one of the things, you know, it's one thing, I know we see these things up close and then we don't know what they look like on. And then Then you guys know what time it is? It's trick or treat time. Ooh, I am liking that. All right, I must be into shoulder dusters. I can't help it. I like them long. I like them loud. And that's the way to be. You know, you want to be able to see those babies. So either if it's going to be small, it better be like sparkly and loud. Otherwise, you can go nice long ones. And you know what? They're not as heavy as I thought they'd be. Okay, that's also one of the other things. You know, I try to watch for weight, and but I'm liking those. I think I might need to make a match, especially because I don't have a lot of copper, because I always do silver. I can't help it. All right, you guys are fabulous. I am going to fly my way off to head toward trick-or-treating and see what that has in store for us here tonight. So thank you so much for joining me as always. And we will be back at it here on Wednesday, playing with some more things, probably out of that box. And you know what? There also, I know, there are some cute little rings as well, and some sparkly little charms too. And I don't know, I must have taken it out and I must have hoarded it. I like anything sparkly, so watch out. But don't worry, I always get enough to share. So join me again here on Wednesday. If you are looking at any of the things that you saw today, you guys can be expecting those here for this Friday Night Live. That is our live sip and shop event that happens on Fridays at 8 p.m. So you can join a community that has the same problem. Beads. And if you want to continue with that community, make sure you join over at the Star Special Stash group, because that's where you can get in on all the excitement that our community is throwing up, beautiful posts, things that get you inspired, as well as any of the announcements for anything that is happening also at Stars Beads. All right, have a fabulous day. We will see you on the next time around. Have a great day, you guys. Happy Halloween. Thank you.